Yo, today we have The Prince by Niccolo Machiavelli. Now, when I think about Machiavelli, I know that he inspired many people, and one person that comes to mind, which I remember from my younger time, was Tupac. And Tupac had mentioned that Machiavelli was an inspiration for him, and mentioned good words about him. Now, before I get into this, I do want to do a little segment. It's been a few days since I last recorded a video. Last time I recorded was on Sunday, but I just want to do a quick sort of motivation for anyone watching in the future to keep pushing with YouTube, man. Because how am I supposed to move this camera out of the way? If I move it to this side, the dates. Let me make it a bit smaller. Give me a moment. And now, I started this page on the 29th of December that's when I first uploaded a video. I've been on my other channel, 5 Chance. I've been on that since October. So now, let's just go off this channel. I've been here for a month on this channel. And I've uploaded around 21 videos so far, or 22. And look, I have how many subscribers? Current subscribers, should say it right there. I have 1 subscriber. And you know who that 1 subscriber is? Take a guess. Who do you think that 1 subscriber is? Out of the billions of people in the world, who do you think it is? It's me. I'm the subscriber, so I don't have any subscribers on this page. I've uploaded quite a large amount of videos. Honestly, it's taken quite a lot of effort to push these out and put myself out there and put this content out there. And I'm passionate about it, so I just keep doing it. And not many views on these videos. I just want you guys to take it in, and anyone that's watching this in the future, which you will be, I just want you to be inspired by it. Just keep pushing, and if this is to you, then you'll know it is. Keep pushing, don't give up. If you're passionate about whatever it is you're passionate about, keep going. Don't let doubt get to you. Don't let results at the time get to you. Things will come as long as you're putting in hard work. That's what you can control. So keep doing that. Don't give up. All right, and we'll get into this book insight. Now, hopefully things play out, and you don't watch this video in 3 years, and you say this guy right here, he didn't gain any subscribers. But if it does play out well, you watch this and be inspired. Hopefully. Now, this book, The Prince, I read it when I was 17 or 18. I would say I was 18 at the time when I read it. 2020. The book I'll be honest, it was hard for me to read because of how old style it was. Like, it was literally the old English, and it was just so difficult for me to read at the time. I'll be honest, I never really enjoyed it. There's a few bits of it that I did like, but going over the summaries that I've been able to go through now, I've been able to extract the good parts again, like I did back then, to understand more of who is Niccolo Machiavelli and what message is he trying to get across. What does he want people to know? Now, The Prince is a political book on how rulers should acquire, maintain, and expand their power. It offers ruthless advice on practical politics, politics. And there's one quote that I will mention later on. It's quite a popular one. It's related to fear and love, and we'll get to that. But that was one that struck me, and it was literally on the back of the book. It's written like, I don't know what you call it, but it's like short summaries on the back of the book, and it mentioned that quote, and I was like, wow, like, this is quite insightful. Let me read this book to figure out what is this about. Now, the key idea one, and also before I get into this again, all my references, I try my best to put them in the description box. So if you want to know where the references are from, because a lot of this is referenced, pretty much all of it is referenced from articles and summaries online. Check the description, and you'll see where I got these from. You can check them out yourself. Thank you to those people that are offering that content online. Key idea 1: to sustain his new principality, a prince must make his subjects feel valued while guarding against rivals. Yeah. He must make his subjects feel valued while guarding against rivals. We're going to keep it moving. I'm gonna keep this. It's I don't really get it that much, but what I get from it is making your subjects feel valued and guarding against potential opposition, and to keep your level of status, and that is why I take from that. Key idea two: principalities can either be easy to conquer but hard to rule, or hard to conquer but easy to rule. And so basically saying is some things are easy to attain and hard to keep, and some things are hard to attain but easy to keep. And it's a saying, it doesn't just go for principality. That's the whole thing. Like if you want to really be thoughtful about it and extract it into other stuff, it applies to many different things, many different things in life. Key idea three: acquiring new principalities depends on both fortune and virtue. Now, virtue, but correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Does it mean like either I'm split between knowledge or some sort of wisdom, and fortune meaning luck in that sense? And it's a mix of both. Like, they say you require the opportunity. You need to be prepared for the opportunity, but also be lucky so that opportunity does arrive at your door, at your position. Number four: both wickedness and popular support are ways to become a prince. I almost said pirate. I was thinking about One Piece for a minute. My head just went sideways. Both wickedness and popular support are ways to become a prince. Very, very true in that case. Number five: every prince must master the art of war. You must be able to master the art of war, because in that time, whatever time period that was, there was something that was very essential to have in mind. Now, number six. Oh wow, we got 11. So let me just read them all. If I find a point, I'll talk about it. Number six: to protect your principality, you need your own army, not mercenaries or auxiliary troops. Number seven: a prince must banish generosity with miserliness. Number eight: a successful prince can use cruelty to his advantage, but should being hated. Okay. But should being hated. What is that? I wrote this. I wrote this without knowing what it means. A successful prince can use cruelty to his advantage, but should be hated. Okay, we'll take that out. We'll explain that in the comments, please. Number 10: a prince must assemble good advisors and know how to seek their advice. Yeah, definitely. And that's something I have valued over the last few years, and I'll continue to value it even when I'm into this YouTube venture now. I'm gonna have that in mind. You're not gonna be a one-man army and expect to be better than a team of people that are working together to accomplish their goal. You should not expect to be better than them if you're not willing to seek advice from other people and collaborate with others and accomplish your goal with others. It's a humbling thing you have to accept, and it's a better thing for you moving forward. Like, believe me, this is little downside to having that sort of mindset. 11: take action. Never leave your fate in the hands of fortune alone. I would put this, because I'm a Muslim, I believe in Allah, and everything's under the will of Allah and according to the will of Allah. How I would put this is that never leave things to chance, or never leave things to maybes or whatever it is, and don't try to procrastinate, believing that things will happen for you. Take action, take the initiative to do things. Take the initiative to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this task forward. I'm gonna do it, rather than having the mindset of things should come to me, and if it doesn't come to me, I'm not even gonna try. Take that initiative to be the one that says, I take control of my life and my decisions, and as one of my colleagues said, my destiny. Okay, you can influence how the future turns out. Yes, as long as you understand you can control what's in your control. You have the power to decide how to use that control. You can influence that, and it helps you understand that you do have some sort of power over what you control in your life. It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. And this was the quote that I had seen on the back of the book that intrigued me and made me think, wow, this book's interesting. I've never seen something like this. And it must be from some sort of person it gave me the intelligent vibe, like this person must be intelligent. And I guess judging by his work, he is an intelligent man. As for the quote itself, going into it, I don't really want to be honest. So we'll keep it moving. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are, and that's very true. You know, even with myself, I'd like to say I'm a little bit on the side of I would talk to myself quite a lot and be in my head and think quite a lot, write a lot, and the side I have that I personally have, majority of people won't see it. My family won't see it, and it's because it's just the side of me that is my playful side, my childish side that just likes to mess around and think a lot, and also contemplate and create ideas and but that isn't. I like to show the side that is most beneficial at the time that I can think to be is beneficial. And yeah, so everyone sees what you appear to be, and no matter who you are, if you're watching this, if you're John, Jackie, David, Becky, whoever you're watching this, it's probably the same. It's definitely like in some sort of way, it's the same for you. You know, some sort of way, it's the same for you. And we have reached the end, and we are at 12 minutes. Let's call that a world record. Let's call that a world record.